Merry Christmas.
I'd like to show off your Christmas sweater to start. And it fucking lights up. Look at it. Look at the little cops. Look at the little cops. Boop, 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 boop.
Explosion. Look at the explosion.
Look at the explosion. Look at that. Look at that.
The fucking Christmas movie.
Die Hard is totally a Christmas movie. 100%. You know, you got this fine Christmas sweater right here.
Look at the muscles.
Look how jacked Santa Claus is. And I move it over here. He's carrying a bag of games. Stack of games.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Geeks That Lift Holiday Edition, where we bring you everything from comic books, horror, and of course, the Geekverse. I'm one of your hosts, Mark the Freakin' Rican Williams, joined by
Coco Nut. Or is it Ho-Ho Nut? Welcome, guys, to a Christmas edition of Geeks That Lift. I am one of your co-hosts. I am Coco Nut. Ow. How do you spell Coco Nut? Let me teach you. Capital K, lowercase o. Capital K, lowercase o, hyphen. Capital K, lowercase n, lowercase u, capital T, exclamation point, Coco Nut. What's going on, guys? Oh, my God. I'm excited. Christmas is right around the corner.
Baby.
And since Christmas is right around the corner, we decided to wear our very swanky, very stylish, very green Christmas sweaters. Now, the Freakin' Rican has got his own Christmas sweater to wear. Let's show that off for everybody. Ooh! Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Oh, I didn't notice it actually says fucker on there. Yeah. Okay. Because then they got the ones that have like the little asterisks, making all censored and PC and shit. And then mine, you can see it right now, guys. But if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you guys are only going to get to see the red and the other parts. But I got this nice little Christmas sweater with Santa Claus, jacked-ass Santa Claus, with his little fucking bikini briefs right here, with a little frilly on the top.
A little banana hammock.
Sack of games. Oh, what? Sack of games. His sack of games. Yeah. All right, so this is going to be not a long episode because, come on, it's Christmas time and there's not that much news. And, it's just,
we got food to eat and coquito to drink.
Coquito.
Okay, we got a lot of it.
Man, I love
if you don't
some
know,
coquito.
You need to know.
Look at me, I'm sweating my ass off in here. I hope you guys appreciate this shit, that the sacrifices that we make. Woo. We're sacrificing comfortableness, climate control for your entertainment.
Hydration, because we're sweating.
Hydration like a motherfucker. So we're gonna kick it off with news. I have quite a few pieces here. First and foremost, listen, I got excited when I fucking saw this.
Which one?
Are you familiar with the channel Me TV?
No. What the fuck is Me TV?
Me TV is it's kind of like I think it's like an offshoot of like CW. Yes. They show like older programs from like back in the day, like MASH and Three's Company. And Addams Family and stuff like that. I think that's like also an offshoot of Pluto TV, which is like a new service that offers all these free channels, all these specialty channels. Yeah. But Me TV tweeted out that they're going to debut Saturday morning cartoons. Fucking Saturday morning cartoons are making a comeback.
Are they going to do the old school joints?
Old school. So Saturday morning cartoons on January 2nd, 2021. So in like 2 weeks, they're going to show a 3-hour block.
Oh, wow.
Of cartoons from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Jesus.
And they're going to do, from what I saw here, they're doing like Looney Tunes, Popeye, like all like the old school, Tom and Jerry, all the old school cartoons. And they're going to be showing it. So it's, man, I might have to wake up early on a Saturday.
See, I don't know yet, but
to fucking do this.
But let's not neglect. Let's get into some Super Friends and Spider-Man's Amazing Friends. And
well, that's that.
Come on, let's get into some of those.
For that.
I don't give a fuck. Grab that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I
mean, pay.
I don't know. Listen, I'm excited just to see fucking Saturday morning cartoons on Saturday morning. Come on, man. That shit takes me back. When I read that, I remember when I used to go, my parents used to work. So what happened was they would take me to my aunt's house. Mm-hmm. So my dad would wake up fucking butt crack about 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, because he had to get to work. Then he takes me all the way down to Midtown, puts me to my aunt and uncle's place. I'm there. I remember because I was wide awake already. I'd get me a bowl of cereal. I'm already in my fucking PJs because I didn't change my clothes. And in the living room, on the couch, crisscross applesauce, because it's got to be PC, and just eat my cereal, watching my fucking cartoons. Just watching my cartoons for hours. Sometimes it would go into early afternoon because it would go all the Saturday morning cartoons, and then we go into like the Kung Fu theater and the fucking the all the Kung Fu movies and shit like that, and I would just watch.
See, that I think that's why back in the day, like after school, we really didn't get in much trouble.
Yeah.
Because our days were planned.
Yeah.
I came home, did my homework.
Yep.
I sat down to watch G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats, Silverhawks.
Yeah.
By that time, it was shower. Soon's going to be dinner time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're
dinner
right.
time, watch
right.
your nighttime shows,
You're
and then
absolutely
bed.
right. Yeah.
So nowadays, kids ain't got shit to do.
They don't have shit to do. I mean, they got plenty to do, but it's all in front of the TV. It's video games. It's not going out to play with your friends.
Nope.
It's none of that.
Man, my mom used to kick me out the fucking house.
Same. Same.
Son las 12. Go to the park.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the park. Get your sneakers on and go to the park.
Yeah. Physical activity, do all that shit. But you know what? Oh God, I'm so happy about. Like, I'm gonna check this out. January 2nd, I'm gonna be up, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm not DVRing it. I'm gonna watch it.
Didn't you get one of those? Remember back in the day, they were doing these DVDs that had like 10 or 15 Saturday morning cartoons on them. It was like,
I think so.
They had like Mr. T and the Mr. T cartoon.
Yeah.
I wanted to grab some of those so bad.
Yeah. I remember those. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so stoked about this. Didn't they have like a Chuck Norris fucking?
Oh
cartoon?
yeah,
and they had a Rambo cartoon too. I remember. Yeah,
Rambo cartoon. They even made it into toys.
Yeah. I remember that.
How good the 80s were.
Oh my God, so good. You have a piece of news that I got here that I was going to say next. So why don't you take it?
Okay. We have here news that the Mortal Kombat movie will hit HBO Max in 2021. Now, I think this falls under that same principle of it being released in the theaters and on HBO Max at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's one of the movies under that deal where they're going to go down. Now, there's a lot of shit that's been coming out from that deal. Like, I guess Warner Brothers didn't let the directors know, didn't let the actors know, didn't let fucking anybody know that they were doing this.
Theaters didn't even know.
Yeah,
theaters are furious.
I think I saw an article when I was doing the research for today's episode where they're talking about like theaters are planning or they're talking about lowering the ticket prices
for Warner Brothers
movies, so that way Warner Brothers doesn't make shit on it. Coño, that's the nerve.
Petty. That's another level of petty, bro.
That's the nerve of that. That's just bullshit. Also, the director of Dune, Denis Villeneuve, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? He is super pissed about it.
Really?
He seems to think first off, he seems to think that Dune was going to be a huge like franchise starting movie. Maybe not. Haven't seen the movie yet. I'm super excited to see it. I still want to see it. But he said that Warner Brothers move of doing this pretty much tanked the possibility of making this into a franchise.
Why?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. Next week we're gonna see what happens with Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Next week is when it starts.
Mm-hmm.
So Wonder Woman's coming out on Christmas Day in the theaters and on HBO Max. And guess who already has his tickets to go see it in the theaters? This guy. Right.
Guess who's going to be sitting on their sofa watching on HBO Max? This guy.
You
right
see?
Here.
There we go. We got both demographics right there.
So,
the people that want to go to the theaters because the theaters are still open and not that they're not scared of the whole COVID thing because they got their protocols in place and their safety protocols and everything. And I've been to the movies a few times since, and it's okay.
See, but it's not the same experience.
It's not the same experience because all the theaters are damn near empty.
Yeah, see,
a couple movies that I've gone to, I've been the only person in the theater.
Damn.
It's crazy. But I don't see this as a bad thing. I don't see them releasing same day.
No, I don't at all.
And on top of that, they said that this is temporary. So it's for a year. That's it. Settle down, Hollywood. Like, what the fuck, man?
We get it, directors. We get all you guys that are planning shit, but you got to remember the studios have to make some money somehow, some way.
We're living in unprecedented times right now. So, you know what? What would you rather happen than just leave the movies just sitting on the shelves, right?
And let the
for
industry
maybe
die?
another year. Because I ain't lying when I'm telling you that I am fiending
Oh, yeah.
for movies. Whether it's streaming, coming on HBO Max, coming on Hulu, coming on Amazon Prime, coming on Netflix. Like, I need new shit. I need new movies. Like, the only movie that I saw that was worth anything, I was highly entertained, and I saw it in the theaters, was Freaky.
Okay.
That movie that came out like 4 weeks ago. And now it's on VOD. I mean, for $20, but, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever. And that was with the deal with Universal, where basically Universal struck a deal where they'll release a movie in theaters, and then 17 days after it's released in theaters, it's going to go to VOD.
Okay.
So, but then I don't see anybody bitching about that.
But you see, there's no difference, because here's the thing. If they tell you we're going to release it in the theaters, but 17 days we're going to release it on VOD, why would you go to the theater to watch it? Well, most people who are afraid to go out anyway say, well, I'm going to stay home and watch it at home.
Yeah.
There's no different from what they're doing to what Warner Brothers is just eliminating the what if factor. They're like, look, here it is, but look, chill at home. We're releasing it the same day.
They're also eliminating the $20 price tag to buy it.
Yes.
To rent it or whatever, to watch it. Because, you know, they're like, hey, you get your subscription to HBO Max, you're getting all this shit.
Yep.
Which is fine. But again, if you get like the hardcore movie fanatics, movie cinephiles that love the theater experience and that aren't afraid to go out and go into the theaters. And I'm not shitting on people that are afraid or that are trying to be safe and just would rather sit at home. I'm just saying there's those people, and then there's these people that, you know, wearing the mask, doing everything, whatever. I'm still gonna go out.
Yeah, as long as I'm following the protocols. Yeah.
As soon as I'm following the protocols, the hand sanitizer, the mask, everything, I'm good. But I'm still going to go to the theaters. I'm still going to go out and watch the movies, whether it's on HBO Max or not. Like, I'm telling you, and I think we've talked about this before, or I talked about it with CK, or I remember saying, like, there's been movies that have been released on Netflix and stuff and on VOD that I know for a fact, if it would have came out in the theaters, I would have caught it opening weekend.
Yeah.
That Thursday. But because it came out to VOD, I'm like, I can wait.
Yeah.
I'll catch it this weekend. I'll catch it next week. I'll catch it. There's movies I still haven't seen yet. Like they released, what was that one movie? You told me about it. A bunch of people told me about it. They're like, oh, you'd really like it. That Chris Hemsworth movie that came out on Netflix. Extraction. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't?
No, see,
they're already going on thinking about a second one.
See, well, there you go. I haven't watched it. So, but that's another one that if that would have came out in the theaters, I would have been saw it.
That one, the Ryan Reynolds one,
6 Underground.
6 Underground.
Yeah, I saw that months later.
Yeah, you see,
after everybody was talking about it. You know, it's just, I don't know why. Like, the urgency isn't there for me.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy the theater experience. I enjoy going out to the theaters.
See, I enjoy going to the theaters, but I enjoy going out to a packed theater, or at least somewhat packed theater.
Yes.
Because you get to, like, your experience is the same as this person experience. Like, for me,
it's a communal experience.
Yes. I just remember, like I said, I've seen every Marvel movie in the theaters. So every new thing that happened in Marvel, especially the end credits, everybody's reaction was
yes.
So we all got to experience that as
yes. It enriches the experience even more. And that's why I love going to the movies. And that's why I'm never going to stop going to the fucking
No.
Never going to stop. But yeah, so, you know, fucking theaters are being a bunch of bitches about it. You know, directors and actors are like, oh, nobody told us. Nobody got to fucking tell you.
Yeah.
Nobody has to tell you. You got paid for making the movie, right? Basically what you're doing, the movie, I dare say the movie is a commercial for a product.
Yeah.
The product is either the streaming service, the theater, or whatever. So shut up. You made your money already.
You got paid, bro.
God damn. So there it is. Also, let's see. Marvel Studios, speaking of, announces Legends.
Yeah, I read it. Okay, what is this?
The series, it's going to revisit the most iconic moments from the MCU, and they're going to do it one character at a time. So basically, it looks like the first two episodes are going to focus on Scarlet Witch and Vision. I don't know why.
Vision, yeah, but Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch. I don't know. I don't think she had that many fucking iconic parts or iconic moments in the MCU. But yeah, I'm all for it. I actually just started watching all the Marvel movies again from the beginning.
Because now on Disney Plus, they got them all in order.
They got them in phases. So I already went through phase 1.
They have them in phases, and if you keep going down, they have the MCU timeline.
They got the timeline one, which I'm not doing. I'd rather do it in the phases the way that it was meant to be watched and the way they were released. Because the end credit scenes make more sense if you watch them the way they were released in phases.
Well, true.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I already finished phase 1 which culminated with the Avengers. I already finished Iron Man 3, and now I'm on to Thor: The Dark World. So yeah, it's cool. It's actually pretty cool watching it. I'm not gonna lie, man. When I was watching the movies and with like the end credit scenes and shit, like I got what was it at the end of? It was at the end of Captain America: First Avenger. Yeah, which is I'm not too fond of that movie. I'm still not too fond of that movie after watching it last week. But the end credit scene for that was the trailer for the Avengers. Yeah. And I got goosebumps, even though I've seen the Avengers about 100 times.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I got goosebumps watching the trailer. Like, the end credit scene starts with Steve Rogers in the gym punching the bag, and he punches it, and then Nick Fury comes out, and he's like, "Oh, you want to get me back in the world?" He goes, "No, I want you to save the world." And then they showed all the scenes for the Avengers. I remember, and for some reason, I don't know why, it just took me back to when I watched it. I went with my daughter Morgan to go see it, and I remember we watched it, and at the end of it, I actually pulled out my phone. I did like one of those pirate things, and I was like,
see, for me,
and videoed it, and I was like, "Ooh!"
When I was watching, because Britt and I did the same thing this weekend with the boys. Yeah, and I was watching, and I was telling them like, "Ah, damn, this reminds me." Like, I remember the day I went to see Avengers, I was working at Toys R Us, and I just couldn't fucking wait to get out of there. Yeah. Like all day, but it's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing. I just want to get out. I want to see Avengers tonight." Yeah. Like those Marvel movies were the event of what, like, not the year, but whatever month or time they came out, that was the event. Yes. Everybody was going to go see whatever Marvel movie. And Avengers
was huge. Only because, we started with Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Thor, and then Captain America First Avenger. Yep. And then boom, right into the Avengers. So it was like only like 4 movies. And just watching like everything, seeing Hawkeye and his little cameo in Thor, and just like seeing how everything, like we already know how everything culminates and everything, what happens in the future, but just watching everything from the beginning, like Chris Hemsworth, like how he was a lot more serious in the first Thor movie. I also noticed how like they bleached his fucking beard and his eyebrows.
So he could look more Viking-ish.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like all the little things that you picked up on that I watching it again. It's awesome. Like I'm revisiting it, and it's almost like I'm getting all the feels again.
Bro, I'm telling you that's. I mean, I still think what would have happened if Iron Man had not been.
Oh, if Iron Man would have sucked, then we wouldn't be right here. Like, honestly, I don't even think we'd be doing this fucking podcast. Like, to tell you the truth,
that ushered in the Geekverse, if you want to call it, because up until then, people like you, we were still like, everybody looked at us like, "Oh, you guys are crazy." Like that's like collecting and comic books or action figures was unheard of. Yeah. Like it was still very underground. Yeah. When all these Marvel movies, when it made it like, it became mainstream to be into the stuff, that's when everybody started flooding to the stores. And that's when the action figures started, it was no longer from age 3 to 12. It became adult collectible.
Adult collectors. Yeah.
Like you see it on the package. It says adult collectors. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep.
Not for little kids. Yeah. Not for little kids. They're these adult collector figures were the equivalent of what? Dildos and vibrators?
Okay. I don't know what you were doing with them, but
I'm not doing them. I'm just saying for the ladies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The ladies got their toys. They're considered toys, right?
Action figures.
No. I'm talking about the dildos and vibrators are action figures.
Oh, they're. Mm-hmm. For a lady.
Get some action. Initiate, damn it.
Initiate.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Just this time is oh God, it's so awesome. And it's just awesome just to like revisit it and watch it.
Yeah, 100%.
And I can't believe it's like 22 films. Coño, that's a lot of fucking cinema. Speaking of cinema, the Tom Cruise news.
When he lost his shit.
Tom Cruise went buck wild fucking crazy.
Again?
When
he did that buck wild crazy shit on the Oprah show?
Oh yeah. That was when he was jumping up and down the fucking he was couch jumping. Yeah, but this time I guess Tom Cruise went fucking crazy on the set of Mission Impossible 7 for the crew members not following the safety protocols, the COVID-19 safety protocols for filming. Now, did you hear the audio?
I haven't heard the audio yet.
Okay, so the Sun, which I guess is like a rag, tabloid,
Like National Enquirer or some shit.
yeah, National Enquirer, TMZ, shit like that. I guess they put out this audio. Somebody not videoed or recorded him going on this fucking rant. And he goes fucking crazy. He reminded me of, remember when he played that character in Tropic Thunder?
Oh, yes.
Les Grossman?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's fucking, I will fuck your face like that. That's how he was. Like, he was pissed. He was like, I don't give a shit. People's jobs are on the line. This is how people make their money and put food on their table and pay for their kids' education. And he's like, fuck that. He goes, you do this again, you're fucking fired. You're fired. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Tom Cruise fan.
Yeah.
In terms of to me, I think he's the last great and only movie star in Hollywood. He is. There aren't any actors anymore like him, especially like now. Yeah. Like, this dude can carry a movie. This dude can carry anything he's in. He's like the star. Tom Cruise. I agree with him. I agree with him. Fucking losing his shit like that. I guess I read also that George Clooney was on Howard Stern, and Howard Stern was like, "What do you think about fucking Tom Cruise fucking freaking out?" George Clooney said the same thing. George Clooney was like, I agree with him. He was like, what he's saying is true. He was like, with the shit we got going on right now, we can't afford to anybody getting sick and shutting down production.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
People lose their jobs once they shut down production. And this, the movie industry has already taken a huge hit because of COVID. And, and people just now, production companies and movie studios and shit are just ramping up.
Yep.
And getting back into filming movies and getting back on track. But they unfortunately they gotta go through all these safety protocols and all this shit to make sure everybody's safe, to make sure nobody contracts the fucking virus, to make sure that everything is good. And fuck, man, like, Tom Cruise lost his shit.
Yeah.
And George Clooney was like, I agree with him. He was like, I wouldn't go as far as he did. He was like, I would pull somebody aside, talk to them in a room in private. He was like, but I understand, I get it. And, and you get people out there that are like, now you got the people there that are talking shit now about Tom Cruise. And they're like, oh, he's just an egomaniac. And, he's harassing his fucking crew. And no, he's not. No, he's not. So if you're that passionate about something and you see somebody, if you're a boss and your money is tied up on all this shit and you have safety protocols and stuff, and you see people not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now, I'm pretty certain that this wasn't like the first time that he saw something like this.
Yeah.
I'm sure he said shit a couple of times. And then, at the end of his rope, he's like, fuck you guys. You do it again and you're fucking fired. I can see that.
But see, the funny thing about this is that if Tom Cruise hadn't said anything and people within his crew would have contracted the COVID, then it would have been like, oh, Tom Cruise, he's unsafe. He's not following protocol. Look at this shit. So you're damned if you do, man. You're damned. In today's society, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. And fucking hearing him just fucking, when we're done here, I suggest pulling it up and listen. He fucking goes crazy.
It's the same thing as like if somebody would walk into your gym, no mask, coughing up a lung. You would lose your shit. Like, bro, get the fuck out of my gym. Either put on a fucking mask, get the fuck out. You know what
the restrictions are. They're posted. I've told you it.
Yes.
Put your mask on. Put your mask on. I see you fucking coughing without a mask. Get the fuck out of my gym.
Exactly.
That's it. Plain and simple. Get the fuck out. You're fired. Like, so I get it. I understand. I understand totally
100%.
Where he's coming from. So Spider-Man 3. We've been talking about this shit every single episode.
Every day there's a new rumor coming out.
There's a new rumor coming out. There's new shit coming out. Well, a real news report that's not a rumor. So Kevin Feige confirmed that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to directly connect to Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
Which makes a lot of sense. Now, our good friend Joe. Hey, Joe.
Is it Photo Joe?
Harkreich. Did I say it right?
I guess.
Harreich. You're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce your name. But he actually has a theory that he thinks that which is gonna come out first? Spider-Man 3 is gonna come out first, and Doctor Strange is gonna come out second, and that Spider-Man 3 is like a part 1, and then Doctor Strange is gonna be like a part 2 of the same story.
I can see that because did you see the new rumor?
Which one?
That William Dafoe and the guy who played Sandman have been
Thomas Hayden Church
have been rumored to have joined the cast.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people are speculating these are just going to be cameos.
Of course.
But I think it's going to follow like something's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's going to have to tie in with all the shit that happened with Mysterio and the other movies. I don't know how they're going to do this shit. But somewhere, some way, shape, or form, something's going to happen where all these characters, like in Spider-Verse, something's going to happen where all these people are going to start coming in.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like a vortex or something opens.
Yeah.
The way they're plotting it, a portal. Exactly. Well, because with all these people that they're
like
naming.
In Endgame.
Yes.
When Captain America was fucking there, and then all of a sudden all the portals open.
Yep.
And everybody started coming out. I mean, also, Joe pointed something out to me that I don't know why I didn't make the connection. Sam Raimi is the one who's directing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. He's also the one who directed the first 3 Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they're bringing back everybody from his Spider-Man movies. I mean, yeah, they're bringing back people from Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone and shit. But, that's another rumor that they're bringing Dane DeHaan in too, who also played Green Goblin.
Yeah.
So in Amazing Spider-Man. So I don't know. It's looking pretty stacked.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what this finished product's going to be. Honestly, I don't even want a trailer because of all the news. I don't want a trailer. I just want, give me the fucking movie. Just be like, hey, Spider-Man, just say Spider-Man 3, May 6th. That's all I want. I don't want a fucking trailer. I don't want something to be like, ooh, ah, ooh. I'm already ooh, ah, oohing from the fucking news. Oh, yeah. And also rumor, Jake Gyllenhaal supposedly is going to be in it too.
What the fuck's he going to play? Who the fuck is he going to play?
Mysterio.
But
Mysterio is dead.
That's what I'm saying.
So listen, man, I don't know. I don't make the news. I just report it. Okay. We just report it. Yeah. You have anything else?
Let's see here. Here's not a piece of Marvel news, but it's a piece of pop culture news.
Oh,
a bit of geek news.
Oh,
Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, a Family Guy.
We all know who Seth MacFarlane is set to reboot a 1980s classic, Revenge of the Nerds.
Is he really?
Yes.
Okay, I guess if there's
anybody who can make that movie more controversial than it was the first time, it's him.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Although he made that movie with Charlize Theron, that Western movie.
How
the West Was Won.
The comedy that he tried doing.
Yeah. That wasn't that good. That wasn't that good. So I don't know. Although, have you seen the show? Fuck, what was the name of the show? It's on Fox. I don't know. Was it the Orbison?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Or it's the Orville.
Orville in space and shit.
Yeah, it's like a Star Trek parody. I've seen a couple episodes of that. That's actually pretty funny.
Okay.
So I you know what? Okay. Seth MacFarlane doing a Revenge of the Nerds remake. Sure.
Like I said, if it wasn't him, the only other 3 people that could have made that movie as controversial and fucked up as the first one, him, Seth Rogen, and James Franco.
Yeah.
Those are the only 3 who can make that movie.
Seth Rogen, Adam Goldberg, James Franco. Who
can make that movie just as fucking controversial as the first one.
I can see that. Pineapple Express. Yeah. All right. I got that. The Interview.
Oh my God, that movie. I
love that movie.
But they threw PC out the fucking window with that shit.
That fucking movie almost caused the war.
It did, bro. It fucking did.
I remember that movie almost caused the war. That's awesome. What else you got? I think I got like one more thing.
I don't know how most people feel about this because again, like this is the age of reboots. And I saw the trailer for the new Walker, Texas Ranger show.
Yeah, starring who? Is it Jared Padalecki?
Yeah. Trash.
Well, yeah.
Fucking trash.
It's not called Walker, Texas Ranger.
It's called Walker,
right?
Yeah. It is horrible. Like I watch it,
man.
I watch this. Is it going to be anything like? I'm like, no,
absolutely not.
Like,
absolutely
like,
not.
No, nothing. Mm-mm. Like, I'm like, this is going to be horrible. This show probably gonna last 1 season.
I don't know, man. That fucking MacGyver reboot that they did I thought was fucking trash, and it's still going on. It
Really?
hasn't gotten canceled yet. As far as I know, it hasn't gotten canceled yet. So I don't know. And it's with the guy that played Havoc
an X-Men
in
First
the
Class.
X-Men. Yeah. So
I don't know, bro.
I don't know either. Last piece of news that I got. So Zack Snyder just confirmed that his cut of Justice League is going to premiere and come out March 2021
Yes, okay.
on HBO Max. Also, we're going to find out he thinks that Batman is going to be rated R. Or
Yep.
not Batman, but Justice League is going to be rated R. For violence and profanity.
That's good.
I guess Batman says fuck
Okay.
in it. Which, you know, you could be PG-13. I guess when you're PG-13, you're allowed one fuck
Yes.
in a movie, just one. If you say more than one fuck, then you get an R.
R-rated.
But you're allowed one fuck. So I don't know. But yeah, I guess violence and profanity. Also, I guess what happened, it hasn't been official. It's not officially confirmed yet that it's coming out in March. But somebody tweeted out that, to Zack Snyder that, please get rid of every copy of Joss Whedon's version of Justice League.
Wow.
He said, destroy every copy, please. Thanks. And Zack Snyder replied with, I understand and of course respect your feelings, and I just hope that I can wipe that version out of existence with what you see in March. So this is coming from the horse's mouth.
Yes.
That it's coming out in March. So
I'm so interested
We'll see.
to see where because we got to see bits and pieces of his vision
yeah,
for the movie,
yeah,
and then it just like went off the rails, like
yeah,
so bad.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it had so much promise and then just fucking
Yeah.
fell off,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm real interested. So I'm pretty sure that HBO Max is keeping the original Justice League.
Oh, yeah, they're
cut
going to.
there. And then, because there's going to be people like me that I'm going to go back and forth.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see what the differences are, whatever, all the extra shit that they add in there. Like I've said it before, I'm fucking stoked about this. I can't wait for this. Like next year is shaping up to be
Pretty decent.
pretty good, pretty good. Also, we talked a couple of days ago at the gym. Like we talked about the Disney investors call and all the shit that they announced and everything, and how a lot of the stuff like fell by the wayside because it was
so much shit.
It was Disney showing their Marvel and fucking Star Wars dicks,
Bro.
just cock. Look at this big veiny thing, and just other things just fell by the wayside, like Indiana Jones 5.
Bro.
What the fuck?
What Disney and Marvel did, like HBO Max and everything with Justice League, like, yeah, we're going to do Justice League. They stood up and slapped their dick right on the table.
Uh-huh.
They were like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Check out this beast.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, there was like 7 or 8 different Star Wars things, fucking 10
Like
Marvel
10,
things.
yeah.
Like it was just fucking,
Yeah.
like I only had a certain amount of time that I could write shit down. Our podcast would have been 2 hours long
Yeah.
talking about all the shit that they're releasing.
Yeah, they were there was stuff I had to go back and look. Kevin Feige talked about Blade,
Yes.
how that the story's coming together for that. In terms of Star Wars, they're coming out with a Bad Batch cartoon, which is a sequel to Clone Wars. They're doing a fucking Lando Calrissian show.
Yep.
Called Lando.
Yep.
What Patty Jenkins, who's the director of the Wonder
Squadron.
Woman, she's fucking doing Rogue Squadron. There's the Ahsoka spin-off series. There's just so much shit. Like I can't even remember. There's so much stuff
shit, man.
that they're doing. So man, and you know what? And I find it kind of funny that Disney always does this. Whenever Warner Brothers or DC makes some sort of announcement, they wait, and like a week and a half later, they're like, "Hey, Warner Brothers, you're releasing everything on HBO Max and theaters same day? Hold my beer.
Exactly.
Let me undo my pants here. Wham! Look at this. It's just crazy. It wasn't a coincidence that they did it a week after Warner Brothers made their announcement. Like that is insano. And I remember somebody was like, we think they oversaturated. They just gave away too much, and they said too much. I don't think so.
What? So because they said so much, you're not gonna watch it? Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You're just giving me a little tease of what's to come, so I'm more amped to watch
You're giving me shit to look forward to.
Exactly.
You are giving me shit to look forward to. Like, it was funny because I was talking actually with CK, and I was like, you know what? When they announced Fantastic Four, I was like, I'm dying to see Fantastic Four. And now with all that, Now, all I need is X-Men. That's it.
Kevin,
Once I see the MCU's introduction of the X-Men and the full X-Men team in a full X-Men movie, I can die.
Kevin, no, you can't, because Kevin Feige has gone on record to say that his ultimate goal is to eventually have a Avengers versus X-Men live action movie.
After that, I can die.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
Because when people started asking him about bringing the X-Men and the mutants into the MCU, he said, yes, it'll be a gradual thing.
Yeah.
Because he said he doesn't want to saturate the movies with too many new characters. If he wants to introduce them.
Spider-Man 3, anybody?
Little by little. But he said his ultimate goal is to have an X-Men versus Avengers live action movie. And that, for me, gimme. Take my money. Take my money.
Like, it's just... Oh, God.
I remember we went to the comic book when that came out. That was like an event.
That was an event. When the comic book store did the fucking
Party.
X-Men versus Avengers like party thing,
Yes.
like release party. It was huge. I still got like the buttons and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And the bookmarks and all that shit that came with it and the special issues. But, oh my God, like, yeah, what do you mean too much? They're not too much. And besides, right now, again, in the state of affairs and where we are right now, we needed this.
Yeah.
We need something to look forward to because ain't shit going on right now. Nothing. So we need to look towards, okay, next week you got fucking Wonder Woman. Then from Wonder Woman on, we got shit coming out now. We got WandaVision coming out, Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier. We got, all sorts of shit coming out already. And it's going to get released from both studios. So thank you. Thank you. Shit. Thank you for giving me a reason to live, I guess.
Now, all DC has to do is start doing a little bit more shows with some of their characters.
Yes, but I think, you know what? Let's settle down. It's it's kind of like when Chris Rock said that one joke about, hey, you got your GED. Now you can go to college. Oh, settle down. I think we already proved that high school was kicking my ass. So with DC's been playing catch up.
Yeah.
Let them get the movies right first.
Isn't it funny? If you look, like back in the day, even for me when I was an early comic book collector, it was DC.
Yeah.
You went after the DC comics. Marvel was pretty much at the bottom of the rack in the candy store.
Yeah,
like
but
Marvel,
I was an X-Men and Spider-Man fan.
I had my Marvel fans, like my Marvel characters that I liked.
Yeah.
But for the most part, if you collected comics, you mostly gravitated towards Superman, Batman, those team-ups and stuff like that.
Yes.
Now,
I agree.
Over the years, Marvel just fucking... Because even in the comic book, I'm not even talking about TV. I'm just talking about in comic books.
Yeah.
Marvel flipped the script and just started kicking the shit out of DC. And I think it has to do because, like we said, you got the Holy Trinity. You got Batman, Superman, and DC's always put their money on those three iconic characters.
Yeah.
Whereas Marvel, like I said, you got Blade, you've got fucking Ghost Rider, you've got Daredevil, you've got Moon Knight, you've got the X-Men, you've got your main characters, but then you got your secondary characters, third-rate characters. They make just as important as your main characters.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Plus, with DC, their heroes were like fantastical, the gods. They didn't really have any sort of
flaws.
There wasn't really any social commentary.
Yeah.
Whereas when Stan Lee started creating his characters for Marvel, like all of them were an allegory or euphemism for something.
Yep.
Like X-Men, racism or acceptance for being different, whether it be, for the LGBTQ community or minorities in general. That had to do with that, Spider-Man.
Black Panther, putting a powerful African-American man on the cover of his own magazine who came in and kicked the shit out of the Fantastic Four just to prove he could.
Yeah.
I mean...
we got Spider-Man, Peter Parker, high school kid, nerd.
Yep.
Bullied, Flash Thompson, all that other stuff, gets these superpowers, but still he has these superpowers. He's a hero at night, but by day he's still little lanky fucking Peter Parker that, is still getting bullied and still getting picked on and, is pining over the hot girl in school, MJ, and all that other shit. And it just, all the Marvel stories, because they got a little serious and they had the serious undertones and the social commentary. That's why it just flipped and fucking Marvel ended up fucking
Kicking the
winning
shit out.
it.
Yeah.
They ended up winning it. Because, as much as I love my Superman, we all know I love my Superman.
Oh, yeah.
But, Superman is very saccharine. Superman is very vanilla. I take off my shirt right now, but I don't want to turn all you guys on.
Yeah, I got the fucking.
But yeah, it's just, but yeah, Superman is kind of, some might say he's boring.
Truth, justice, the American way, all that shit.
All that shit. Yeah. Fucking the big Boy Scout, whatever. Grew up in Kansas. Who fucking goes to Kansas? We won't go there. But that's it. You got any more news? Or
That's it.
All right. Well, that's it, guys. That is all we got. You know what? We actually we had a decent episode for not having a lot of news. What do you guys think about all the news that we talked about? What do you guys think about the shit that we talked about before the news? What do you guys think of our sweaters? Let us know at geeksthatlift@gmail.com. Also, we're on all these social media platforms. We're on
Facebook
and
Instagram
and
Twitter.
Look us up, Geeks That Lift. Also, if you go on YouTube on the
Beefmaster Network,
go on there. We got all your different shows. We got 5 episodes of Table Smack. We got Terror Trio. We got Terror 51. And we got the flagship show,
Geeks That Lift.
That's right. So when you go on there, please like, comment, share, and hit that bell. Because once you hit that bell, you'll hear every time a brand new episode drops. So that's it. That's all we got for you. Merry Christmas, everybody. For the Geeks That Lift. Feliz Navidad.
Bonatela.
You do it with a Feliz Navidad with the eyes closed. Wow. Feliz Navidad. No, Jose Feliciano.
Well, you can't offend people because they can't see you.
They can't see you.
So,
shit.
It's getting censored, bro.
Yes.
You Facebook people are gonna see this. Everybody else ain't seeing shit.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Or if you want to be PC, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
For the Geeks That Lift, I am Coconut with
the freaking weekend.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon.